house I'm living in is really awesome. I love spending time with my host family. I love playing board games with them. I love going out with them. We're starting to get close. Like the other day, I asked my host that how did he expect me to be the way or like I am now, or did he expect something else? And he just told me it feels like we've known each other for so long, like forever. And I'm really getting comfortable in the house and stuff. But sometimes when they have friends over or family, you still kind of feel out because then they talk about stuff you don't know of. And then if they talk too fast English, I couldn't understand really everything. But yeah, I really love my host family. I'm really happy here. And there's so much to do in this city where I live in.
Being an au pair, a fairly new au pair, are you feeling homesick at all, and how are you dealing with that?
You know, I've been really good. I haven't really gotten any homesick yet. I do miss my animals, and I do miss the baby that we had back home because I was really close with him, and he's starting to talk more and getting potty trained and stuff. So I really miss him, and I really miss I miss my family, but I'm not too homesick. Like I try to keep myself busy all the time here. So whenever I have free time, I go out and do stuff. So if you keep yourself busy and just explore and travel and go wild, you won't really get homesick. Doing all the stuff you do just makes you forget really about everything else that's going on back home. Like some au pairs say that you should get a lot of photos and stuff of your family, but I don't really think that's a good idea because it just reminds you all the time of them. Like, I don't have any photos of my family or anything up here, and it makes me, like, if I miss them, I'll Skype with them. If you miss your family, just, like, give them a quick call or Skype with them. I don't think you should put up photos all over and go wild with that. Just remind you and make you more sad. Because I really notice, like, America, people will, if you ask them, they'll say how they're doing. They'll say, I'm so great. And, like, always they're so good and smiling and happy and stuff. And they really never tell you when they're upset. So you can't really tell. Where in South Africa is really different. Like, they'll tell you if they're having a bad day or something, or in a bad mood, or if you should just leave them alone now. And then food is definitely different. Like, I miss South African food a lot. I miss South African juice, like just natural juice and natural food a lot. The culture and stores is differently. Like, you have to be open-minded to know, like, if I go shopping, I tend to compare the prices of everything to South Africa, and I'm like, oh no, that's too expensive. But you really shouldn't think like that because everything's going to be expensive then. So if you're going shopping and stuff, you should just like get what you want. Like, not go overboard, but I mean, just like not think about the price and stuff too bad, because else you're gonna just be like angry at yourself for not buying anything like souvenirs or anything. Because if you convert it to South Africa, you actually think, wow, everything in South Africa is so cheap, like the food. And I've definitely noticed, like, in America, it's really, really, really expensive to go eat out. It's really expensive to go to a restaurant and have like lunch or dinner or something. Or maybe I think also the city I'm living in is expensive, more expensive so than other cities in America.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the very upper class city. So I think maybe that's another thing to consider when you're going shopping and stuff. To know the area and know where you live, and just ask your host family, like, do they know of, like, good malls to go to with not that expensive stuff, and they'll tell you. And then ask your host family how to use coupons, because you can really, in South Africa, we don't have coupons. You can really get a lot of stuff, like half price and stuff with coupons. Like my host family has a whole drawer with just coupons, and they get stuff like sometimes for free. So just ask them, they'll know. Yeah, we don't have coupons at all. And then the other thing you have to consider when you're going shopping, you can't just say the thing costs $3 and go to the store if you only have $3 and buy that, because everything in America has tax you have to add. And so every time you have to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah.
If you're going to pay, it's going to be more. So expect more and then pay less instead of expecting less and then pay more. I went to Universal Studios in Hollywood,
Wow.
which was really amazing. I loved it. That was really the best experience anyone can have. Like going on the tour, on the bus, like go see where most of the movies are made, and they show you everything, and it's really amazing. I think everyone should go do that. And then actually this weekend I'm going to a theme park, Six Flags, Magic Mountain in LA. I'm really excited about that, and we're going to go see shows and stuff. And then I had my first American massage, which was awesome. Which my host dad paid for and organized. And just going to the malls, like even the malls are different. I've been to a couple of them, and I've actually, this past weekend, I've gone for my first movie into the movie theater. We went to watch Fast and Furious. It was really awesome as well. And then I went to Santa Monica Beach, or the pier, and I've only been here for a month, but I have not done that much things, but I still want to go do so much more. I'm really excited to go and go and explore. And then next weekend we're going to Vegas for the first time. I'm so excited, and we're going to stay in a hotel and just be crazy. So we're going to Hawaii for 2 weeks in the beginning of July. I'm so excited. I've just gone to look at pictures and stuff, and it looks so beautiful there, really. And I think I've met a couple of American girls. Like, au pairs really experience more of the country of America than American self do. Because I asked them, have they went there? And they're like, no, I haven't experienced anything like this. Like, so Americans really don't really go out and explore stuff in their own country. Au pairs get to explore more. My au pair friend, she's been here for 8 months, and so she knows a lot of people that she's gone with to school with, at college and stuff. So I've just met some of her friends. They just told me they haven't really experienced the stuff here. Like, they just go to work every day, come and then go back home. It's great for them to experience with you, because they didn't even know how great their country can be, really. And there's so much things to do. I definitely want to go to Grand Canyon, maybe San Francisco, to the Golden Bridge. I definitely want to go to SeaWorld in San Diego. And I want to go to Disneyland or Disney World, any one of the two. And then I'm thinking actually about taking a tour around America, because I've seen on Facebook they have Au Pair Adventures group, and they actually organize tours like 8 days, and you pay $800 something. It sounds expensive, but it's really not, because that's your food and everything included, and your living and everything. So I think that's going to be awesome if I get to do that as well. Just a tour around America, to go to the Victoria Falls and Vegas again. But I'm still doing some research about things in my area to do. So hopefully I'll just get to know the area I'm living in better too, because there's so much things to do just in this area. If you want to become au pair, you really should make sure that Like, I had an au pair friend in South Africa that had family issues and stuff, and then at the end she went back because of that. So if you want to come to America, you have to make sure that everything's good with your family and with your friends and everything before you leave. Like, don't have unfinished business, really. And then make sure you have good experience, like with children. Make sure you know a little bit of English, because it's really hard to, I know many au pairs come actually to learn English, but it's really difficult to like even communicate with people just in the New York area when we're all together if you don't really know English at all. So like I say, just go do some research on the internet and just learn a couple of words and get to know a little bit of the language and country and know what you're getting yourself into. Like, do some research about the area you're going in. Like, before I came, I went to do research about the area and everything. So it just made me more prepared to come. And then, but nothing really can prepare you for when you're here, to be honest, because everything is so different from my country. And it's just, you can't really be prepared that much. But it's a great learning experience. And you definitely have to be independent, because your host family, it's not your mom. It's not your, like, your buddy or whatever. It's like you work for them. It's like your family, but you still work for them. So you can just like ask them for everything. You have to be independent too.